Chrissy Love live to the world, people. It's another great day. Fix my caftan. I tell you, it is a great day because every day that we are alive and above ground is a good day. But today, once again, I weep. I weep for Bahamaland. Hey, Houston off. You know, I'll be quite honest with you, Nasties. While I love my career and the career I've enjoyed in the Bahamas in media since 1979, I will admit there are many days when I just don't feel like talking because, once again, my beloved Bahamaland, land that I love, is in the midst of another tragedy. Some jackass who we as a nation raised decided to open fire in a community, I guess trying to be a bad man, and has killed a boy on his way to school. And can I tell you, even though we're still reeling from the Labor Day tragedy, I was kind of in a good state of mind. I shared with you that tomorrow I'm going to be a year older, a year wiser. So I was kind of feeling okay today. I heard from my friend who's involved in the situation, and they're doing as best as they could. So I was feeling kind of okay. And then this morning I wake up and I see the video that my friend sent me, also was in the Love Nest as well, of the fact that once again, like did we not learn from the other killing that just happened, 3 months ago? Did we not learn from the young man who was shot through his house while doing homework? How many lessons does it take for us as a people? And before y'all start, guess what? I know that right now I'm in America, lots of gun violence, lots of school shootings. But I keep telling y'all, I hold us to a higher standard. I don't expect the shit that I hear in America to happen at home. And maybe it's my naivete. But when I heard that news today, that really fucked me up on so many levels. And when you heard that the child was just walking to school, what we want our young black Bahamian boys and girls to do, and our young white Bahamian boys and girls to do too, but just walking to school. But let's keep it real. How many white Bahamians y'all see walking to school? Stereotype, party of one. Your table's ready. And so once again, the Bahamas is crying and hewing and carping and bitching and whining and beating their chest and just doing the most. But still I say, this is the news out of Bahamaland. First of all, let me say to that family who lost your baby today, I can't even imagine what that pain is like. I don't want to know. When I saw his picture, I started just crying. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a little rough. And I know that the actions of a few jackasses do not paint the picture of an entire country. But damn, why it seemed like the jackasses overpowering everybody else. And so today, as we again mourn another tragedy, we ask which one of those test tube babies decided to open fire. And like my grandma used to tell us when we was throwing rock back in the day, my grandma used to always tell us, now look here, y'all stop throwing them rock. Rock ain't got no eye. Well, Bahamians, bullet ain't got no fucking eye either. And once again, a mama is left to mourn. A little boy's life has been cut short. Again, doing the things he was supposed to be doing. Going to school. And so today, I'm just going to read your comments because I'm just like, what happened to us, man? What happened to us? Where did we go wrong? How we get, I mean, I know how we fucking get here. We all do, but so we killing, cheering again. This is like the fourth show I've done since I was doing Chrissy Love Live and Raw, Chrissy Love Live to the world, where we talk about killing, cheering. Remember the toddler that was shot? I just don't understand. And I know that we are supposed to love one another because we're all God's children and everything is. But some of some people, I just don't know who they are. What kind of psychopathic, sociopathic crap are we dealing with in this small island nation of ours? We are less than half a million people. Look, I can't even get the numbers right. We may be at like 490,000 people in the whole country. All 700 islands, rocks, and keys. And this? Like this is us? Really, people? This who we is now? And when I saw that little boy face, I was just like, I feel so sad. It's just awful, the things that we deal with in the Bahamas on a daily basis. And y'all gonna hate me for saying this, but let me tell you something. I so fucking happy I'm in the Bahamas right now. And I know that sound real shitty. And I ain't saying it to rub it in nobody's face. And I'm not being mean or trapsy or fuck up or any of that, right? But I just don't get it. I don't get it. In my 55.9999 years. Yeah, because tomorrow at 8:21, I could be 56. If y'all play the number, I want my cut. Don't pretend that you didn't win, because I know how y'all go. But in all my years of, again, living in America, living in the Bahamas, spending a lot of time in Europe, spending a lot of time in Asia, I just... And I know our problems pale in comparison. But when you looked at the fact that this little boy is the 40th murder for the year? And everybody just singing the same song. All today we can beat up our gum. All tomorrow we can beat up our gum. We can lament the fact, oh, what happening to us. We can start crying and hewing and mourning and whatever. But still, we can be right back here. And so today, people, I want you to tell me. Because I fucking gee, man. I fucking gee. I just can't. The older I get, I see my girl Toya's here, and she knows I've been telling her this for years. It started happening when I turned like 50. The older I get, the more I don't want to fuck with nobody. Like, and I don't want to say nobody like meaning no people, because there are many of you who in my life who mean a lot to me. But the older I get, the more I just want to sit on one porch, read one book, stay away from crazy fucking people, and live my life. I now see why Howard Hughes went to the Xanadu Hotel in Grand Bahama and just stayed there and didn't fuck with nobody. I am slowly, when I hear the news out of my country, I think about all of you who are home with your young children, walking around, meandering about day to day. I really don't want to say I'm afraid, but my heart is anxious for the quality of life that we have in a place that's supposed to be paradise. I am anxious, and I know the scripture to say don't be anxious about nothing, but I little anxious. I anxious because your child could just be walking, minding his own business. You could be walking, minding your own business, and all of a sudden, that's you. Now, we all know a lot of the murder in our country isn't really random. There are accidents that happen, and there are situations where people are caught in the middle of stuff, like this poor young guy. But when he put on his uniform today to go to school, I know that not the children think about their life ending, because when you're a kid, you're invincible. But the fact that you could open up fire and just start shooting, and let me just say for the record, I've been in 2 shootouts in Nassau. You remember the time that when they shoot up cocktails and dreams? Child, I dive on the floor so quick. Yeah, the two shootings I've been in was in clubs. Yeah, you know some of us don't know how to dime act. But daily, I'm just amazed that this is my country. And I know y'all tell me that, like I see my girl, she always tells me that I looking for nirvana and I always looking for the good. But it's getting hard, people. And so as that young boy is sitting on a slab in the morgue right now, that's if they have room in the morgue. It just breaks my heart. And yes, a lot of our parents today are dealing with some things. And I will admit, when I lived across the street from Wayne's school, I didn't let him walk to school. But I will admit my paranoia. Remember my mantra? Just because you paranoid, that don't mean people ain't out to fucking get you. But it saddens me that this sphere of crime is so pervasive. It's, you know, I was talking to another friend of mine and she said, Chrissy, I understand your feelings about Nassau. It's paradise and hell at the same time. Okay, enough about me yammering on. Because I get so emotional. Like, and this is the one thing that I hated when I was on terrestrial radio and television. I hated that I always had to hold it together whenever there was bad news being broadcast. But then again, conversely, on this platform that I'm on now, I find it hard to hold it together because so many things are so heartbreaking. And when children are involved, it's just utterly heartbreaking. Whether it's this child who got killed or the child who got killed before or the toddler who got killed, I'm sure you mommies agree. Whenever you hear about these stories, you see your own kids. And it's just heartbreaking. The fact that another person, a mother, a father, has to bury their child because of someone's stupid ass, dumbass decision to have a shootout in broad daylight in Angliston. I hope all the people in Angliston talk to the police because someone know what happened. And that brother better be in custody in the next 3 hours. Because in the words of Bernie Mac, at one point, the bullshit's got to stop. And who wants to live in fear? We have a beautiful country. People would give their left toe to live in the country. Well, except people like me who being fucked with and arrested and threatened with death. Yeah. And this the kind of nation that we have built. These are the sons and daughters we have raised, where they see nothing wrong with busting off shots in the middle of the day while children walk into school. I weep for my nation. I weep for my people. I weep for my country because truly this cannot be who we are. I always quote our national anthem, that wonderful line that Timothy Gibson penned, and it said, see how the world marks the manner of your bearing. How we looking? How we looking, Bahamas? How we looking? All right, let's say hi to Houston and Hope and Rolandia. Rolandia, I'm good. You know, despite the sadness out of home, I'm good. I ain't gotta lie because I'm like a little child. When my birthday come in, I'd be celebrating like the whole month. Yeah. So I'm good, and I hope you're good too, Rolandia. It's just such an awful situation that we find ourselves in. And I see my boy Adrian on this timeline. Adrian, back in the day when we were sitting up on Clifford Park for Independence, did this ever cross our mind as to this the bullshit we can be dealing with? I know it didn't cross mine. I vividly remember lacing up my Sweetwater tennis, putting on my gold jumpsuit, and standing my ass in the Bahamian flag. I never thought, I never, ever, 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 ever. Remember that game we used to play? Never, ever have I ever. I never, ever thought that these were the conversations that I would be having as a person in media. Never, ever. Never. By the way, let me open up the phone line. I think my tethering is on. As a matter of fact, hold on. I got to turn on the tethering. How did I forget? 100. Let's talk about how you feel, because I ain't got the scrunf. Or like my American friends would say, I ain't got the scrunf. I ain't got it. I just ain't got it, people. It's heartbreaking on so many levels. I can't imagine going to the morgue and identifying your kid. I can't. I remember seeing my cousin's anguish when she had to bury her son. And when we saw his little body laying out there, I just can't imagine what that's like. One of our nesties, her niece went through that when she hugged her child after he was shot inside his fucking house while doing his homework. Because again, bullet ain't got no eye. And who are these people that we have created who see nothing wrong with opening up fire in the streets over some bullshit? I keep telling y'all, there's more cocaine, there's more pussy, there's more drugs, there's more weed, there's more, and whatever y'all killing one another for, there's more. And so today we ask the question, how we get so? I have done 4 shows like this since I started doing this show. How we get so? How we get so? Stay right there, people. I got to turn on this tethering again. Sorry about that. Used to not say the whole damn country is depressing me, Chrissy. This cost of living going up. Again, the cost. So content to live these lives. Why? Why are we so content to aim for what's the lower vibration in us? Like I say on many shows I've done since 1993, why do we as Bahamians delight in celebrating excellence and mediocrity? Why do we delight in that? Why is mediocrity our go-to? Why is the lowest common denominator our go-to? When we know we come from a country of people who are great and amazing. But we ain't been raising our children. We ain't been taking care of our country. We ain't been holding our leaders accountable. We have not been doing what we supposed to do. And then when things like this happen, everybody hold their head and hold their chest and hold their heart. But the question is, how do we hold on to our sanity? Today's news is abysmal. It's thoroughly depressing. It's god-awful. And the shit gotta stop. How we get so? How we get so, people? How we get so? All right, let me get some of these comments. Because, and I was all ready to celebrate my birthday. Tomorrow I'm making corned beef patties in celebration of the fact that corned beef is now our best friend. I was thinking, do I really want to cook on my birthday? But then I said, you know what the hell? Yeah, we have a party with corned beef patty and water. Because at the rate we go in, that's all we can be able to have. Like my girl in the Love Nest, say she's starting her corned beef catering company and cookbook. It's ridiculous. Well, Jared, corned beef is yuck. But get ready, boo. All right, let me start from the tippy where I was. Bahama Beauty's here. Dia's here. Adrian said it's a sad day. Adrian said, I trying to escape church folk Black Velvet say, Lord, I was just waiting for you in Jesus. What a day. Child, Black Velvet, I write here, trying to. And in spite of all the drama, I ain't gotta lie, I have a lot to be happy for. I have a hell of a lot to be happy for. Like we all do. We all have a lot of great things to be happy for. But sometimes some news is just hit you. We just be like, well, bye, damn. Or like my mom used to say, bye, shit, and damn. All right, Michelle is here. Adrian said it's a sad day. Dia said, yes, Chrissy, it's sad. Bahama Beauty is here. Black Ever said the Bahamas is turning out to be such a disgrace and so sad. Never nothing good. I hate to be all absolute, but a lot of bad news coming out of our country lately. I ain't gonna lie. Emil said, hey, Miss Love, sad day it is. Peggy says, hello, Chrissy. Afternoon, Karen. Afternoon, Karen. With his traps, he said, Karen say, afternoon, Minister Love. Happy birthday, Eve. Helen say, hello, Chrissy. Yes, it's very disturbing. Killing a child, it's horrible. Rest in peace, young man. Jesus got you safe in the arms of his Savior. Karen say, I pray they find that SOB who killed that innocent young boy just starting his life and taken before his time. Rolanda say, they just don't care, man. Suck my teeth. Marilyn is saying, hello, Chrissy. Emma say, hello. Happy birthday tomorrow, Chrissy. Hope you enjoy tomorrow. I am going to enjoy tomorrow. Like I tell you, we going to have a party with corned beef patties. Hold on, I got to go get some. Even though I don't like to eat it, I got to go get some onion and green pepper. Yeah. What else I need? Do I have breadcrumbs? Oh, I can make them breadcrumbs. I tell you, what a time, what a time. Rose is here. Cherry's here. Black Velvet say, such a small nation. 30 years ago, never such violence. Guns kill people. Bullets have no eyes, just like rocks. Well, guns don't. Sorry, Andrew. I didn't mean to call you just now, baby. Guns don't kill people. Stupid ass jackasses kill people. But the thing is, we all know the Bahamas don't manufacture no guns, right? Do we manufacture guns? Pepin said, I cried like he was my own. How does that happen? Innocently taken from the garden. Jason says, so sad. Fergie say, I don't provoke violence, but child, I could never step foot in the court. Just let him be dead. As a parent, no way, nothing justifies it in my eyes. None. Well, again, for every child that's killed, there's another person who's a mother to that child. Why my camera going so dark? Oops. Hold on. I dropped my damn drink. Hold on. Y'all stay right there. Jason say, rock ain't got no eye. Jason say, yep, so sad. For drugs? Well, MF. Drew say, why won't stray bullets find criminal assholes? Well, bullets do kill criminals too now. The Bahamas has a terrible situation now that we're dealing with when a lot of people who are getting released on bail are being killed in the street. Street justice. Helen said, because evil is about Satan and his minions' job is to seek, kill, and destroy. Well, I don't want to say this because I do believe in the higher power, but Satan looked like he getting a couple extra points on the board. Again, looks like. Susan said these people don't mean to do any better. Too damn lazy to work. And again, let me just say for the record, I don't mind you selling drugs, Like I have told many people, and I get into a lot of trouble about how I feel about this. I don't mind you selling drugs. Things got to sell. And for the record, it ain't us black people who in charge of the drug trade. Trust, know, and believe. See, you could afford to extradite Melvin and 90 and Aussie and Eric and whoever. But we ain't the ones at the top of the totem pole. But it's just sad. It's just so unbelievably sad. It's so unbelievably sad. Terry say, blessed day, Miss Love. Nadia say, hey, Chrissy, Nasty, sign up for Christy's Patreon. Yes, Nadia, thank you. I saw you put something on the Patreon. Again, for my birthday, I told you guys, I'm looking at crowdfunding a little differently. I saw that despite my 500,000 views on Facebook, still didn't get the advertising support that I expected in the Bahamas. I had a GoFundMe page. I have PayPal. And many of you have been very kind. But Patreon is a site that I found. I had heard about it before, but when I was in the Bahamas, I couldn't subscribe to Patreon because of the ISP issues. They don't want us to be great in the Bahamas. And so when I came to America, I said, I'm going to activate a Patreon account. So I put the link in the description of the show. And I want to thank you guys for all you do to help make Chrissy Love Live and Raw and Chrissy Love Live to the world still continue to have conversations that are going to propel us into finer nationhood. That's all we want. We want to be a nation that celebrates excellence, that stops endless crime and violence, and that functions. I just want to live in a country that works. A country where the majority of the citizens benefit from the majority of the largesse. You see, because while me and you worry about crime, the political elite and the black and white elite, they worry about getting their children into Ivy League schools and shopping in Europe and going on Mediterranean cruise. While most of us are in the muck and mire called the Bahamas. See, because that's how they set it up. Let me read some more. I just cannot. I cannot. I cannot. I can't. I am unable to. All right. Let's read some more. Drew say, black life full of tragedy. Boy, you know, sometime I ain't gotta lie. Even though I love the Lord, don't get me wrong, I love the Lord. I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth. But when I look at the plight of us people of color, I just have to ask sometime, Lord, how much can we take? How much, Lord? How long, Lord? How much? Like, how much is enough? Like I tell you, one of the reasons for me leaving the Bahamas is that I was like, you know what? I've had enough. There comes a point when you've had enough. And how much more? So, Drew, that's a very telling point you said just now. A very telling point. Very telling point. And I know today is also Black and White Tuesday, but after what happened to this little child, we had to talk about this. We could talk about why most of my black activist people who I love married to white women. Yeah, we can talk about that next week. I got someone coming in to talk about it too. Legal say, hi, Minister, sad awakening today. Black Velvet say, boy, I was coming next week, but no child. I have never been afraid to travel in Nassau, but these last days makes me hold my mouth. Damn, Black Velvet is that deep? Latoya say, if I win off your number, I want you come home, man, so we could go to Taj to celebrate. Boy, Toya, remember last year? Toya, you remember last year, Taj? Boy, that was fun, eh? Lord, Toya, you remember last year? Hold on, Toya. Toya, hold on. I gotta be ghetto. Toya, you remember this? Toya, you remember this? We gonna be ghetto today. Hold on. Let me play my video. Toya. Hey, yeah. Birthday. You came on. Oh, look. 55 people. 55. Remember that? Oh, we had such a good time. Such a good time last year, June 6th at Taj Mahal. Y'all go by Taj Mahal today on a Tuesday. Y'all give Manjit my love. Give Manjit a big hug for me, okay? Thanks. Man, look here. Hold on, I gotta play that again. Hold on. Toya. Yeah. Birthday. You came on. Oh, look. 55 people. 55. Every time I'm feeling sad, Toya, I just play that video and I just have this big ass grin on my face. I mean, this huge ass grin on my face. Bahamas, what we gonna do? In the words of Suge Avery, what us gonna do? What we could do, y'all? What we could do? Toya said, I love you, Chrissy, to the world. Well, I love you too, Toya. Sweet Pineapple said, so sad, Chrissy. Drew says, the question is, are we just 10 to 15 years behind America is in today in terms of gun violence? Well, remember now, a lot of the American gun violence, the school shootings, the unfortunately violence where we black people killing each other, well, you know, that's deep in and of itself. America is a gun manufacturer. We don't make guns. Helen said, that sounds good, Chrissy. Dallas said, I want to isolate myself from people now at 28. Dallas, you're too young to be jaded. I keep telling you that. Black Member said, I've been so for the last 5 years now. I just want to stay away from people. Nada, I can't. My tolerance level for mofos and ignorant shits is 0 to none. Man, I can't take it. Susan say, how could they be so careless, man? Savannah say, hi. Black Member say, Nassau like the south side of Chicago every day with no remorse. Marinette say, hi, honey. I'm so sad about that little boy. Boy, Marinette, when you sent me that WhatsApp this morning, what's up? I behave in that WhatsApp. I was like, damn. Savannah said, that's so sad. Hope say, what's really sad is the majority of the murders go unpunished. Jared say, stay firm, Chris. I trying to stay firm. Hope say, where these guns coming from? Pepin say, Chrissy, I truly love the size of your heart. Hugs. Well, again, all of us have a heart, especially, guess what? If you're a mother, and even if you ain't a mother, but as someone who has a child, whenever I hear about this news about children being killed or children involved in terrible situations, my heart just, I actually feel like a constriction in my heart. Good thing I took my medicine today. But Pepin, I know you got a big heart too, because Pepin, ain't you got 4 children? Fergie said, I don't know how authorities do it. Nothing justifies murder, but Lord help me. I pray for strength for the parents because it would send me crazy. I would not have coped. I agree, and that's my fear. If anything happened to Wayne, I really think I would lose my motherfucking mind. And you know, a couple of my relatives and friends who've had children die, they say to me, you know what, Chrissy, you think you're going to lose your mind, but you're not. Trust me. You say you're going to lose your mind, but you wouldn't. You wouldn't lose your mind. I tell you about my aunt whose son got killed. I tell you about my other cousin whose son drowned. I'm just saying that I just it's a feeling, and you know what it is? And I know as someone in media, many days when I hear the news out of home, I'm speechless. And I know for a lot of you that might be hard to believe, but when I hear what's happening in my country, like sometime when I get the newspapers in the morning from Sinclair, or I get your WhatsApps and your voice notes and your videos, I gotta rub my eye because I go, no man, this ain't happening. No man, this ain't real. This fake. Because I can't believe what my ears are hearing me, what my eyes are seeing. Like, you know, sometimes you can't even trust your own damn, like Eddie Murphy said, you can trust your 2 eyes or you can trust me. Sometimes it's just hard to take it all in. And so Black Velvet, I'm like you. I know I would lose my mind. And I'm not speaking out on myself, but I just know I will find it hard as fuck to cope. I would. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't. Pepin say, people, we need to love every moment, express it and share it with others. Savannah say, hope, I agree. I tell you. Blackbeard would say, it's living in fear. I told a friend about the gun buyback program and their response was, you gone too long. Well, we've had amnesty. Sorry, bit my tongue. Ow, shit. We've had amnesty for guns in the Bahamas. We've had that. I don't know how well it works, but we've had it. But we all know how the guns getting in the Bahamas. Sips, drink. You know exactly. Girl, Savannah, how you know? Because Wayne just tell me, Mommy, you know, I'm going to be finishing school at the end of June and I want to go home. I ain't got to lie. Lord, this could sound so bad. I don't want Wayne come fucking home. Because I could see when summer party, some shit go down, people are crazy. And I'm not, guess what? I'm not the voice of doom. I'm not the voice of doom. But I think about that. Especially my son, a young black male. We know that the premium on young black males is at an all-time low. And so it disturbs me. It disturbs me. It disturbs me greatly. All right. Let me read some more, child. What, anyway, y'all called me because I'm tired talking. Peggy said, what's happening in the Bahamas? So sad. Innocent child dead again. May you rest in peace. Legal say, Chrissy, they would have to bury me one time to have to face that type of reality. I know I will not be able to cope with that with any of my children. Pepin say, boys in the hood is now in our hoods. Black Velvet say, I get excited for my birthday also. And child, the month don't be long enough. Just cruising like I own the people's ship. Love. What? My one good life I deserve yearly. I agree. If I wasn't paying all these school fee and expenses and lawyer fee, I think I'm just going to go hang out, have something nice to eat, have something to drink, Legal say just seeing those small sized coffins sends chills through my body. Savannah say they animals. Hope said because they know there are no consequences to their actions. Used enough say agreed. Parents spending thousands on proms and kids not graduating. Well, we been had our priorities mixed up as a people. Curly say, hey Chrissy, good to see you today live. I'm at work now, catching up with the shows when I get off. Well, thank you, sweetie. Debbie say, excuse me. Debbie, you making me choke. Debbie said, you have the same bank account? Yes, I surely do. Scotiabank, Paradise Island. You ain't want to go there today, eh? Thanks. Scotiabank, Debbie, seriously. And thank you, Debbie, 107897. And again, let me just tell you, I appreciate you putting skin in the game and investing in me like I invest in you. Jared say, corned beef, yuck. Pepin say, Chrissy, lunch tomorrow. All right, Pepin, I'll hop on the metro for you. Savannah saying, LOL. Sweet Pineapple say, I don't eat corned beef. Drew say, corned beef and water. You got VAT money, eh? Queen Shaw say, Bahamians cussed for their corned beef a couple months ago. And the parent, Black people say, the parents never ever turned them in. Such a tragedy. I'd be afraid they would kill my mama. Corned beef tastes nasty. Savannah is laughing. Corned beef is a delicacy after hurricane. A coast say, hey, Chrissy, oh man. Every day it's something else in the Bahamas. We're like hamsters on a wheel, moving but seemingly going nowhere. Andrew say, I pissed. Why you pissed, Andrew? Why you pissed? Black say, you making corned beef brisket or that Libby's canned stuff with the key? No, we making key corned beef. How many damn Bahamians, Black Velvet, you know this make corned beef brisket? Now, some do. But when I talking about corned beef in the Bahamas, I talking about the key. I got the keys. Oh, thanks. Teachers getting attacked in the schools. I agree, Andrew. I've heard of several situations with teachers getting attacked. I told you just before my friend died. I tell you, she called me one day telling me how the student spit on her. And she asked me if she should punch the student back. I was like, why you calling me? You should have punched his ass and then called me afterwards. I just saying. Anyway. Well, we pray for all the teachers in our schools because, again, if you are not raising the children, they don't know their boundaries. Queen say they claim the obey woman causing these things. Black Velvet say teachers, they just have the bag carriers. I don't have the problem with drugs being sold either. Well, again, people hate when I say that. Because guess what? It's a commodity. It's a commodity. You choose to get high and smoke and snort and inject, and that's on you. Yes, I know people say, oh, well, drug dealers destroy the community. The community ain't asked you to get on drugs. It's a choice. Savannah say, Andrew, who attacked the teacher in school? Hey, Nelson. How you doing, sweetie? Nelson, I miss you. We ain't got no birthday drink. Chrissy, my heart aches. Simply aches for it's too much. Women, children, men, no one is safe. Safety is an illusion. Legal say, last year Taj was lit, and I wasn't even there in person. Watching it was fun. Man, I got a call, Manjit. Let me see if I can call Manjit. Let's see if Manjit can answer my phone call. I can't believe. Hold on, I got to play Toya one more time. Hold on, I got to play it again. Toya. Right here. Going on, Jay. You came on. Oh, look. 55 people, 55. I love that girl. Man, look at Toya. Toya say bop, bop, bop. Oh, Lord. Toya, I can't laugh. I just am unable to laugh. Hold on, let me see if I can call Manjit. Manjit power. Man, Toya say bloop. Oh. And that's true. People was actually sending me shade for celebrating my birthday at Taj Mahal. I was like, these unhappy cock suckers. What? My phone does have an internet connection. What are you talking? You know what? This phone just caused me to fucking ache, Couldn't place call. Make sure your phone has an internet connection. Adrian, shut your teeth. Look here, Anthony say Kirk's entrance last year at your party. For real? Wait. Look here. Kirk's entrance at Taj Mahal. I want to thank Anthony. It was good to see you at Taj Mahal. Oh, so many people, man. We had a good time. Hold on. Good times. Hold on. My internet going off again. Stay right there. Why am I tethering acting stupid, y'all? I don't damn know. Come on, tethering. Come on. Must it be so fucking hard? Look here. Why my neighbor internet? I should teeth his internet. Wyatt have his name is internet. It only hurts when IP. People so silly. Toya say the best double nickel party ever been to. Child, you ever see Toya? Adrian say how old you gonna be again? Adrian, shut your teeth. I just as damn old as you. League Eagle say my kids want to come home too for a visit, but I cannot in good conscience send them without being there with them. No way. Lisa said I got my key from Walmart over the weekend. Tuffy say, didn't we just send condolences yesterday? The prophetic lady with the bad teeth is right. Innocent lives will be taken. Keitra said, I've been quiet all this time, and then I heard Scotiabank. Drew say, hit the like button, people. Sandra say, good day, Chrissy in the Love Nest. Drew say, somebody cutting your grass. Say, yeah, the tax dollars at work. That's a public park area where they cutting the grass. See, like I said, I don't mind paying taxes when shit working. Even though they call you nigger and the police racist. Of course, we say you ask what we can do. Sadly, we will do nothing. Damn. L say, you know better buy that 120 franc and myrrh oil with the bishop selling to cover your family. Which bishop? Not the same one who was selling the water, L. Queen say, what was this hair done by the Chris lady? Oh, my braids? No, it was done by mind them gals, them tree gals who was plot here in the grove. Yeah. The Dominique sisters. Blav ever say I remember was too mad, came to 2 days after your birthday bash. Dear say Toya is cool. Y'all had a blast. Yeah, that was a good time. That was a good time. Good time. Good time. I'm gonna miss not. I tell you, for the past, ever since I turned 50, I've been celebrating my birthday at Taj Mahal. I go there. I start my birthday celebrations there. Because, you know, Manjit is my girl. Come on, connect. Just damn. You know what? Why this shit ain't connected? Anyway, this year I'll be contemplative on my birthday. Wayne's iPhone, spinning, it's spinning. Wayne's iPhone, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Wayne's iPhone. L say, yes, same Bishop. You mean you all believe in that bullshit again? You know, I gotta, boy, I tell you, I don't know how behave Mrs. Guest Swing, so. Pepin say, I just called you too. Okay, hold on, let me check it again. Hold on. Now, Nathan say, Chris, you live in, don't blame you. I gotta live, Nathan. What I'm doing, let no motherfucker steal my joy. And yeah, there are days when it's very difficult. I ain't gonna lie. Because look here, my hustle game was so fucking strong in the Bahamas. My hustle game was so strong in the Bahamas. Dallas, if I restart the phone again, you sound like Kyra. Kyra say, give your phone a hard reset. I say, I got something hard. I want to give this phone a hard kick. Anyway. Come on, Wi-Fi. Come true. But, yeah, people, live your life. Live your life. Because, like we talked about yesterday, life is fleeting. All right, let me try restart the phone. Pepin, let me try again. Wi-Fi not connected. Why? My tethering is on. Y'all see? Wayne's iPhone. You see it? Wayne's iPhone. Thank you, Genevieve. Birthday till tomorrow. But again, thanks, guys. Please share my Patreon link. What it is Patreon allows creative souls like myself, content creators, to ask people to become patrons for the show. Like Wayne. Wayne has given $1 a month for my show. I was like, that's all, Negro? He's like, Mommy, it's your money anyway. My child is too funny. Yeah, but I want to thank you guys. So please share the Patreon link. And again, I thank you for all you do. Seriously, everything you do to help me during this time of transition and challenge is helpful. I'm soon out of the woods. And things are getting better. Say, I'll give a joke a month. Well, thank you, Andrew. We could always take smiles. You always give us smiles, Andrew. Smiles are good. Where can you find the link? It's right in the show description, but I'll tell you what it is. It's www.patreon, like patron, but with an E, Patreon/ChrissyLoveLive. Yeah, www.patreon.com, Patreon. And the thing is, again, if you Bahamians have access to an IP address in the U.S., I would suggest you start doing that. I'm trying to get Greg to get his IP address in the U.S. Because if you're a content creator and you're providing content that helps people, uplifts them, ennobles them, educates them, inspires them, makes them want to live great lives, then Patreon allows you to have people invest in you. It's an investment. And I'm being mean, but I've invested a long time into the Bahamian community. I've invested a lot of sweat equity, money, time, talent, treasure. And so I'm just asking you to do the same now that I'm doing media in a different way. You know, every media ain't the salesperson coming around to you with the rate sheet. And I told you, I was on Facebook, 500,000 views. 500,000 views. And yet advertisers, except for my people at Dunkin' Donuts, at Burger King, at Taj Mahal, BTC before Bradley Robertson, he stink ass came true. Wendy's before Bradley Robertson, he stink ass came true. Calico Bay, Bahamas Film Festival, Baja Retreat before they were threatened and scared to support, Centerville Food before they were threatened and scared. So that's what we do. We try to shut you down in the Bahamas if you have a differing opinion. And unfortunately, that's very sad. But I understand. I understand. I told my friend, you a millionaire and you letting these niggas threaten you? Like, really though? But that's all right. But you notice how the same thing I was doing with the wellness aisle is the same thing someone else doing now. But that's all right. I accept the fact that I'm the innovator. I'm the rainmaker. I'm the creator. Not like God. And so I accept that. But that's all right. You scared to be associated with me? See ya. In the words of C.C. Patterson, walk on, keep on. But I appreciate all of you who support the efforts that we do. Because Chrissy Love Live and Raw is many things. Yes, we just drag people, but this show also helps Bahamian have conversations that they can't really have in any other forum, especially when you want to curse people out. And so I'm just saying that this show provides a service. I have been a social critic and a commentator since the first time I used to write scripts. I mightn't have been on a mic, but from 1979, I've been doing what I do. That's a long ass fucking time. 1979. Yeah, you may have seen other people saying the words at ZNS, but who write them? Just like now. You'd be surprised at how many people saying words that I've written for them. So guess what? I appreciate your service. Thanks! All right. Nathan say a lot of Bahamians are very close-minded. It's true. Chantel say everybody reacts different. Legal say, can you repeat? Okay, let me repeat it for you. Legal, you know you's my girl. I want time. Legal, look here. And you know the love nest. Can I tell you love nest? And I'm going to say this to you. And guess what? I've been out there. Like I got to tell this joke, right? Why I went on this little interview for a radio show, right? So why the woman tell me they ain't going to pick me? But she made a point that I have more followers than her on social media. I was like, is she being trapped? See? Now this one white woman down the street who have a little radio show. She said she wanted to add some spice to the morning. I guess nutmeg was too much of a spice for her. I was like, girl, you have 1,000 followers on Facebook. And anyway. But guess what? That ain't for me. That one ain't for me. That radio gig ain't for me. But the one that right for me, I can find that. Or it can find me. That's all I'm saying. So it's Patreon, Patreon, patreon.com/Chrissy Love Live. Patreon. Yes. Well, she in this, look here, right down the street is this like uber white ass town. I ain't gonna lie. When I went to the interview, I was like, do I want to walk in this neighborhood every day? That kind of feeling you get? Yeah. But it's okay. Like I say, when the Jamaican lady used to scrub my back, she used to tell us, what for you can't be on for you. So what for me? On the way. It on the way. So I'm happy. But I want to thank the Love Nest because you guys have really helped me. I'm telling you, it's just been amazing, the outpouring of love and support. It's just amazing. And when I come into my kingdom, I can remember you. Trust. I ain't gonna be like these suckery Bahamians who just get new and switch. Thank you, Jared. Patreon. No, Jared, not put the period. Don't spell out dot. But I understand. It's patreon.com. Let me make sure. Thank you, Jared, sweetie. Yes, Patreon. Keitra said, I send corned beef money via Scotiabank. I can need to watch to learn how to convince Kaylee it's sushi. I can't take it. Oh, thanks, Jared. Well, what we're doing now is podcasting. I told you I had subscribed to Libsyn, paid all my money to Libsyn for when I was doing the audiobook. Come to find out, it was just such a fucking pain in the ass to get in the iTunes store. And so like I said, I have Greg now and Keitra trying to look for a way for me to do this whole thing where I could talk to all of you at the same time. Because I will admit, my technology skills ain't up to snuff. I got to work on them. I tell I born in 62. Thank you so much. I appreciate you sending that corned beef. Well, Keitra, you always look at Keitra. You was my girl. Andrew say, help me set one up. Andrew, I've told you this long ago. You need a U.S. ISP. You need a U.S. internet service provider. Renee say, yes, Chrissy, I recognize your words on those shows. LOL. Child, you ever see? But that's all right. Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. And again, like one of the things I had a hard time dealing with, like when I would go to advertisers at home and they would say, well, do you have the views? And I would show them the Facebook analytics because I'm one of the first shows in the Bahamas who can give you analytics. And when I would go with the analytics, they would say, oh, wow, these numbers are impressive. But either they don't like me or they don't like the fact that I say fuck. I'd be like, let me get this right. You don't like the way that I say fuck, but you're baby for that woman husband. Bitch, sit down. Again. Look at Keitra say, not one of the first. Well, many Facebook Live shows now have analytics. But when I started going to see people, and that's why Duncan signed on. I remember when I showed Duncan the numbers, they were like, damn. So I thank you. And again, sometimes, as Bahamians, like Keitra, look at what you're doing with your social media. My girl, many of us are on a path that's not been done by Bahamians. And so people don't understand it. Like when I sat up there and pledged, when I sat up there and talked about election day, like why one of my Trapsy friends from the news station say, how you have more followers than us? I'm just saying. Say the we was right up under me. Ah, Lord Pepin. Don't let the we hear these words. But I'm just saying, that's why I have to look at other ways for the show to pay for itself. And so Patreon is one of those ways that I discovered when I came here. The GoFundMe is a great thing as well. Again, Twitter not Twitter, PayPal is good as well. But content creators are able to get people who say, you know what? I like you. I like what you're doing. I'm going to put some skin in the game. I'm going to put $1 on it every month. If every person who watches my show gave $1 a month and made that pledge, I would be able to do the things I want to do, pay myself a little something. And so I'm just saying, skin in the game. So sometime when you be in the first, the road is rough. When the road seems rough, when you've had enough, don't faint, don't sigh, don't cry, wonder why, just keep on trying, cease your crying, look beyond the present day, boo. Adrian, remember that song? Lord rest in peace, Clement Bethel. And speaking of when the road seems rough, let me be Trapsy. You ready for this Trapsy moment? Name the media girl who went to school in New Jersey. And when she pledged the sorority, when you had to write your original song, why she tell the people that when the road seems rough was her original song? Lying cunt, party of one, your table's ready. Keitra, you peeking, eh? Yeah. And people came to me saying, oh, she is so talented. I said, sweetie, that song was written by E. Clement Bethel. I said, this lying piece of shit, forky teeth, stink mouth bitch. How dare she? How dare you usurp the talent of E. Clement Bethel and tell the people? But she was pledging AK anyway. Them a teeth out their skin, them a teeth. Anyway, Lord, let me stop. I love that song. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube. Why my phone ain't connecting? Shit, man. Man, look at Keisha said I wasn't ready. Yes, she pledged, child. She pledged the sorority. Well, see, sometimes when you pledge a sorority, and I ain't talking our business or talking out of school, yeah, when you pledge, you have a little line song, you have a little personal song, you know. So, yeah, that bitch tell the people, that forky teethin, check forging, teethin pageant prize bitch, tell the people that she wrote When the Road Seems Rough. Well, motherfuck. I mean, how you just lie? How you just lie like that, man? How you just do that? And then won't walk around now so like you was people. Okay, let me turn the phone off and on. Yeah, that has disturbed me. I just don't understand the level of ballsosity. Okay? The ballsosity of some people. I just don't get it. You can tell the damn Eta Psi Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority that you wrote When the Road Seems Rough. Well, motherfuck. Just cease your crying. Yeah. You gotta be a brazen asshole. And you have Bahamians at the school who could out you in your lies. You had me at the school and you had another Bahamian gal at the school. And you could tell the people you wrote When the Road Seems Rough. Her ass should have get kicked off the line just for that lie. Just for that fucking lie. Bitch. And she forged my name on checks. I could use that money right now. Michelle, where my $20,000 you forged? That's one check you and John Kim cash. Yeah, we being, hold on. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's super petty. I'm flying. Let me put my cape on. Hold on. Where's my cape? Let me put on Wayne jacket as my cape. Faster than a speeding bullet. It's super petty. Dun, 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 dun. Lord, why that song remind me of that bitch? At Clement Bethel was so amazing. That song, to this day, that song gives me chills. It gives me chills when I hear When the Road Seems Rough. Hold on, I gotta find that. Adrian, send me one link. Stay right there, y'all. To laugh. You gotta laugh. Pepper said, going in the corner. Man, you gotta laugh. I don't know, but singing that song that made me remember that. Yeah. Singing that song made me remember that. Patrice say, Chrissy, pre-happy birthday, mine Saturday. Well, happy birthday, Patrice. God's blessing continue to shine bright. Sometimes I don't view the show until late in the night, so get my wishes in early. Nadia, why you laughing? Pepin say, oh shit, really, Jared? That's who it was? Jared, you so trapsy. Andrew say, she been doing fuck from then. Gee. Man, look here, rest in peace, E. Clement Bethel. He was so talented. That was my mummy bestest buddy. Him and my mummy were bestest friends. And I remember just marveling at his talent. And I tell you, to this day, when I hear that song, my cousin Deanna, and again, another person who's gone on and left us in this life, Deanna used to sing that song for her twins and her baby girl. And I remember when in Luthra, she'd be rubbing their backs to sleep and just humming. So whenever I hear that song, I get emotional. They sang it at my cousin's funeral. My cousin, who was a wonderful lawyer, doing great things in life. Michelle spoke to y'all about integrity. Well, motherfuck, that's like the Ku Klux Klan speaking to you about not killing black people. Boy, look here. And you know, it's coming about Bahamians. They just reinvent these lives for themselves. And knowing the shit they do. And I know in Christ you are a new creature, because apparently the Lord was missing and they found the Lord. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, she talked to y'all about integrity. Well, by damn. By damn. I should have saved one of them forged checks. Pepin said, gone in the corner. Solid K is LMAOing. Man, look here. Dare say, man, calling chapters. Yeah. No, and you know, the thing is, guess what? I know when you give your life to the Lord, you are new, but you must atone for the bullshit you've done to other people. Keisha say if they got it, I'm sure, quite sure, one of us could swing for that and send it via Scotiabank. Monthly dollar drive, Nesties, let's make it happen. Yeah, again, Patreon does that. And you don't have to go to the bank. Patreon allows you, all you do is just type in your information, put in your credit or your debit card, and every month Patreon would, I have levels of giving. Yeah, like for example, at the $500 level, I will come to your house and cook for you. Yeah. Jared say Malcolm Road probably done atone. No. Atoning is saying I'm so sorry, Chrissy, for the fucked up things I did. You don't keep going on and pretending, and you want to stand up on stage and want to act like you was people? Please. These brazen bitches of the Bahamas just fucking amaze me. They just astonish me. You hear me? Astonish. It still ain't connecting, man. Come on. Join. I love that song. Someone called me and sing that song for me because I can't get on YouTube. Why isn't this working? When the road seems rough. Yeah, I'll come to your house and cook. I told you, Nelson, I can't come to the Bahamas, though. You're going to have to meet me in Florida. I must come to the Bahamas for Cheryl, Shane, and Peasy Chest fucking Wayne to fuck with me. No, meet me in Florida. I'll get the groceries. All you got to do is come there with a healthy appetite. And you know, Nelson, I'll cook that special. I can cook that. Give me the weed, good ganja weed. Y'all ain't never had ganja macaroni and cheese. Look here. You'll be eating your friggin' wrists when I finish with you. You ain't ready. Huh? What the rest say? If I give you some of this thing, you gonna talk it. Hey! You gonna talk it. You gonna... Toya say Taco Bell chest. Yeah, Taco meat chest. Nelson say you could sneak in like the Haitians by the Defense Force base, man. I can't take it. I can't. Genevieve say 20,000, man. That's plenty school fee for Wayne. Yeah, child. Let me tell you what the bitch used to do. Because since Trapsy still coming out, her and John used to kite the checks. Yeah, they had someone in Scotia working with them, kiting the checks. Yeah, so she would sign my name on the checks, right? And she'll do 5 checks. $100,000. This when John did own the Harlem Globetrotters for 1 second. Yeah. So she would kite the checks, sign my name. That bitch was so good. I had to look at that signature twice. I was like, oh, fuck, when I signed this. That bitch was good. No, you have to meet me in Florida. I'll come down to Florida. Maybe bribe one of my friends and let me cook in their kitchen. And I'll cook for you. What Andrew say? Run your mouth and tell your friends. Dinner talks would never end. Give you some of this thing. Why? Look here. So I'm just saying. Yeah, we do special menu. We do whatever your choice. What Bourgeois say? This one is called Lover's Choice. We cook whatever you want. You get to pick the menu, and I come to you. There's tiers also for 300. I think. Anyway, go to Patreon. It's all on Patreon, people. So as we head on out of here, and I get ready to go meet my baby boy, one of the great things, even though I'm sad I'm not home, I am getting to spend so much quality time with my kid. I told you guys, when I saw my kid sign his commitment letter, if I was in the Bahamas, I would have missed that. I wouldn't have been able to see it. Okay? The other day, I got to see my son participate in this event. I got to see my son model for a top tennis brand. If I was in the Bahamas, I wouldn't be able to see it. So I keep telling you, while I piss the fuck off about this case that I have and the fact that I have to file a constitutional motion, I am getting to spend time with my son that when he was away for all of his 16th and 17th year, I was very sad. You could ask Keitra, you could ask Greg, you could ask many people who know me. When Wayne left in 2016, when Wayne left in January of 2015, I was like, I would just go to work, go to my shop, come home and sleep because my heart ached so much. And again, I know that my kid had to leave the Bahamas. Don't get me wrong. I knew he had to leave because you can't, what his sport didn't allow him to do the things he wanted to do. But all that pain of that year and a half, because let me see, Wayne was away from January 2015, and I didn't join him until September of 2017. So again, that's a long time. And I tell you could ask Keitra. She used to be teasing me if I don't stop crying. I cried for like 6 months. And so again, like Andrew said, what they meant for evil has turned out for good. And now I'm going to go meet my baby boy. Yeah, I had it bad. I had it bad. As a matter of fact, my spiritual mentor, she said to me, Chrissy, I really think you're depressed about Wayne leaving. I said, but I don't think I'm depressed. I think I'm just missing him. Look at Andrew say, I wasn't my usual jovial self. Andrew say, Pepper say, listen, tomorrow at 11:30, let us meet up. Small soul down. What? Okay, Pepin, guess what? Small window. What's your email? Okay, Pepin, send me an email because I don't know why the phone ain't damn connecting. Can I be great? That's what maybe for my birthday I can get a little cheap bubbler so y'all can add me on WhatsApp. That's what I can do. I can get a cheap bubbler because this tethering on the Bahamas phone, this ain't working. So I'll get a phone here in DC. You just add it onto WhatsApp. It doesn't matter that it's a DC number. WhatsApp is free. And yeah, that's how we'll talk. Cause this tethering on my internet connection ain't working. All right, Pepin, his email. The real Chrissy Love. TheRealChrissylove @gmail.com. Yeah, the real Chrissy Love. Cause why plenty bitches trying to be Chrissy Love? Bitch, you could never be. What Switch say? They'll never be. Never, ever, ever, ever. All right, people. Y'all be safe. Let's keep that family in our prayer. Look, legal say pulling files in session today. Man, look here. Man, look here. Tuffy say, Chris, you may have a better chance of getting a gig in Miami. Bigger island community there. Well, I thought about, can I tell you, I thought about moving to Florida after Wayne goes to college. Because I will admit, I don't like winter. But I like that DC have legal weed. I could become a weedrepreneur. Can you imagine peas and rice with CBD in it? You know how good that'll taste? I'll have these white people and black people up here going crazy. They'll be eating their damn knuckles when I finish with them. Let me throw some salt beef and swine and that. It over. Thank you, Savannah. The real Chrissy Love @gmail.com. DC Kool-Aid say ever, ever, ever. Say please move to Florida. Rosemary, I know I can move to Florida, man. You know what? And this could sound stink, right? Maybe because I grew up in Florida a lot. I don't know. I ain't gotta lie. When winter come though, that just fucked me right up. But see, in DC, I can live with you at Rosemary. In DC, when winter come, I could be in my apartment, bunning. See, I can't bun in Florida. Sorry. I could get a medical card in DC. Yeah, because I could be 56 tomorrow. I ain't spending the rest of my life not being able to have my edibles and smoke my weed. I'm sorry. And seeing that DC is the only place with black people in it as well, where you can have a weed business, that's why I might have to stay in DC. I got to think about the future. Say, bring your hip, we waiting. Man, and look here, Black Velvet, I can live in your nice house, Black Velvet. Boy, the Love Nest got some nice cribs now. I could do Love Nest cribs. That's going to be a TV show. Pepper say, let's talk about that card. I have a dude who supposedly helps the process. I know from a friend, LOL. Man, look here. And the thing is, you don't even need a card. You don't need a card. Again, remember, in the District of Columbia, you are allowed to grow your own weed. Oh, Hercules. And not only can you grow your own weed, you could have tree mature plants. And you could have tree young plants. Oh, twist and shout. Can you imagine? Got to have Kaya now. Can you imagine? Y'all haven't lived until you have had my special conch salad with cannabis leaves cut up on the top. Anyway, Lord, let me stop. I getting too excited for weed. I getting too excited. Man, look here. So that's why I'm staying in the district. Drink up the Guinness, smoke up the chronic. Girl start a ball, you must get the tonic. Look here, bust a muggle. The other day, when I was with my friend in DC, Chelsea, where you been? I made some truffles for my friend with the CBD. You know how much money I can make with a weed restaurant? With Bahamian food with weed? Y'all fuck around. I don't tell Greg. You better come up here and bake these cookies and put some weed in this bitch. We got money to make, nigga. Anyway, you know what? Let me stop talking on my business before these trapsy bitches. These trapsy bitches try to teeth my idea. The other day, right? I made lobster stuffing, right? Karen, I don't tell you, I got you, boo. I got you. Taj Mahal. Y'all go to Taj Mahal and go get a drink on me. Tomorrow is the birthday but still support Taj Mahal and still support the people whose names I called. They believed in Chrissy Love when nobody didn't. And now with Patreon, I'm telling you, we're going to do some big things. Like, for example, let me show y'all something I make. Y'all stay right there. Hold on. Oops. This one is called Lover's Choice. Love sponge. Let me show y'all what I make. Y'all ready? Hold on. Hold on. Stay right there. Look at my tax. Look at my tax form showing. Yeah, that's the one fuck up thing I hate about America. These damn taxes. These fucking taxes get on my fucking nerves. I miss the Bahamas for that. Let me show y'all what I make. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I am so ghetto on this show. So check this out. This is what I made, right? Okay, I told y'all, right, that I have been craving since I've been on this quest to bring those blood sugars down. I made this chocolate ice cream, right? So I put my foot in it. Well, not literally, but figuratively. So this is my chocolate gelato that I made. Tastes better than ice cream. So can you imagine making soursop ice cream with CBD down? No, legal, I ain't creative. I fucking hungry. All right? I'm coming to DC in the morning. I coming to DC. I am coming, Karen. I didn't tell you that. And Karen, guess what? Guess why I ain't called you back, Karen? Pepin say, really? And you eating it in front of us? But guess what? When we do our retreat, when y'all meet me in Florida, I'm going to show y'all how to make all these things. Like I tell y'all, I just share. You know what? Why Jared so upset? Lorraine, show Jared your foot. I don't know why Jared's so obsessed with foot. Jared, when I see you in person, I'm going to let you rub my foot. Oh, look at DC and Lisa. Look at DC Kool-Aid. No, but I ain't getting lost this time. I now know where to go. I only got to get lost once. So his pants got tight immediately. Jared, you up. Pepin say I have a bad toe. I'll kill this foot spirit. Anyway, people. I gone. I love y'all. Okay, let me give Jared a little peek. Let me give Jared a little peek of the toe. Jared, you's a freak, boy. Hold on. Let me give you this peek, Jared. Hold on. Let's give Jared his hard on for the day. Although I know he done had several hard on. You ready, Jared? You ready? You ready? You ready, Jared? You happy now? Jared, you's one ass. Maureen say, can I come over? I'll get on the bus right now, sister. Well, you know what? Guess what? Like I tell y'all, when I have my own place, we could do things. I can't, look here, Wayne have roommates. I can't be doing that. I need to get my toe done. I just see, look here, why you ain't tell me my damn nail polish crack, man? Jared, one time my nail polish crack. Look at that shit. Look at my big toe. You know what? I gone, y'all. Y'all is no damn help. No help. Guess what? We can soon link up. I'm telling y'all, we can do Bahamian things. We can be in DC. Lisa going to want one of these truffles. I'm telling you. That's why I stand in DC. Give me the weed, the good sensey weed. Speaking of which, y'all ready for Buju? Y'all see Buju posted on Instagram? Buju say that he gonna be free. Gargamel. I can't wait. Anyway, I gone. I've been talking all that. See, y'all, you want to come and see Wayne roommate shit? No. No. Living with young children, this cause you to drink fucking rum. Anyway, I gone, y'all. I love y'all. Happy birthday to me tomorrow. And let's remember that poor family, man. Man, I can't take it, Lord. Lord, please help Bahamaland. Sensamilia. I gone, y'all. Thanks, Nads.